Eric B's Daily Vlogs.
What the heck is this? It's sunshine and clear skies. Wow, and it's warm too. Let's get this day started. Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Eric B's Daily Vlogs. What a beautiful day today. It's about 65 degrees right now, and that's, again, anything above 60 in San Francisco is warm. 65 degrees, no rain in sight. There is rain predicted this week, but none today, which is good. But man, we had a blast last night. Hung out with Lanai Tabora, Chef Eric P. The Feastly events that we normally go to with him had no Feastly event. Had a good dinner. We went to a place called Ristorante Milano over at, not sure what neighborhood that is. It was on Pacific and Hyde, between Hyde and Polk. Good food, classy, somewhat classy type Italian restaurant. Told my boys, this is not Olive Garden. They probably don't have pizza here. But it's good food. It was good food. I made the dumbest mistake yesterday, and they were making fun of me pretty much the whole night. I went ahead and ordered calamari. It looked good. I was like, oh, I'm gonna order the calamari. This looks really good. Came out before all the main dishes came out. So I'm like, why did my dish come out before everyone else? I'm gonna wait for everyone's dish to come out. Then I realized mine didn't come out early. I freaking ordered appetizers. I forgot antipasti. Antipasti means appetizers. I ordered appetizers. Waiter came up to me and said, I realized you ordered appetizers. Did you want a main course? Of course I wanted a main course. Appetizers was gonna fill me up. So I ordered this other thing. I forget what it was called. It had prosciutto in it. It was really, really good. Really good. It was so good that my son even liked it. But yes, Ristorante Milano, if you're ever in the area, I'll leave their links, their Yelp links down below. If you're ever there, good food, a little pricey, it's what you get, but the food was quality food. It wasn't your average Olive Garden, which to me was good. Beyond the trees right over there, you see some clouds over there as well. But if I pan to the east, no clouds at all. No clouds at all. It's warm. I might have to take off a layer sweater. Just like every city that you live in, whether it's Los Angeles, New York, what makes you a real, no, I don't want to say real, but what makes you like a San Franciscan? You always see people saying that, you know, I'm a San Franciscan, you know, because I live in San Francisco. Then you ask them how long they lived here. They lived here like 5-6 years. So my question is, what happened to the real San Franciscans? What happened to them? Where did they go? Now, of course, when we're saying San Franciscan, we're talking about people who born here, raised here, went to school here, and still resides here. You have a lot of people like that. It's a couple coworkers that I work with who are true San Franciscans, born here, high school. You can talk to them about anything about San Francisco, and they'll tell you about it. Now, I came here in San Francisco when I was 2.5. Never been anyplace else but San Francisco. Exception to the times that I was living on the islands. Other than that, it's always been San Francisco. So I consider myself a San Franciscan. 42 years living in San Francisco. I consider myself a San Franciscan. My kids My family, they're San Franciscans, born and raised in San Francisco. But there's a lot of people that I met who say they're San Franciscans, but they haven't lived in the city long enough to claim that they're San Franciscans. Now, when it comes to politics, city officials, mayors, governors, all that stuff, that's the first thing I look at. How many of you guys live in San Francisco? The mayor race that's going on, you have London Breed, who you know is from San Francisco, Jane Kim, also from San Francisco. But people like Scott Wiener, you came from the East Coast, but then yet we as a city elected him to be part of the San Francisco supervisors. Gotta start doing your research. Gotta start doing research. You gotta start looking for to me, what I call the real San Franciscans. Before we start voting people into office, before we start saying we want this person to represent our city, we gotta start doing research, because I want a mayor that knows my city. Don't get me wrong, we have a lot of transplants here in San Francisco. You know, people that comes from like New York, Chicago, and they call San Francisco home, but they're not San Franciscans. You know, but then when you see them or you hang out with them, you know, it's like they got things that they want to say, and they don't like this about the city. And then you ask them, hey, when the next mayor election's up around, vote for a different mayor. Vote for the one you want to make a difference. Then they say, oh, I'm not even registered. I'm not a registered voter. So it's those kind of San Franciscans that gets to me. The ones that are like always talking about rights, and I want to do this, and I want to get this done in my city. But you're not a San Francisco voter. You're not a, you know, it's like, oh, I don't want to register in San Francisco because I'm going to lose my whatever in New York. It's just like, come on. You guys are San Francisco residents. You should be a registered voter in San Francisco. You should be. A lot of them aren't. Again, don't get me wrong. I love all types of people. Everyone that I see here in the city. It's just those certain ones that they always, you know, call foul because they don't think that they're being treated fair over a certain thing. And when you ask them, how long have you been in San Francisco? They'll say, oh, I've been here for 2 years. I came here from Toronto. Came here from Seattle. Don't get upset in a system that runs a certain way when you don't even have the legal rights to vote for a mayor of the city that you live in. And then again, we have the mayor election coming up in June. You have all these people who are saying, I want London Breed, I want Jane Kim, I want all these different mayors. But when I say, are you a registered voter in San Francisco? No, I'm not. Then you can't vote. Easy as that, you can't vote. So those are the ones that I always have to ask, where are the original San Franciscans? Where are the San Franciscans that are born and raised in San Francisco, still in San Francisco, resides in San Francisco? You got San Franciscans who work in San Francisco, was born and raised in San Francisco, but then moved out to like Oakley, Danville, someplace where they're, don't blame them. They moved out to where they can go get a house, buy a house. I don't blame them for that. Don't blame them for that. But once you move out the city, you were past tense a San Franciscan. Now you're whatever it is when you live in Oakley, Oakleyan, Nevadawan, whatever they're called. So just trying to see how many true San Franciscans are still here. Are there still San Franciscans in the Bay Area? Are they still around? Leave me comments down below. Today's been a rough day. Was struggling all day today. That's what happens when you have Italian food on a Monday night. Pretty much what happens. All right, guys. I'm done. I got nothing else to say. I'm going to go home and relax. Thanks for watching. Vlog's ended. Go in peace. And yes, I am still looking for the buried treasure.
I made this.